Hey team, hope you're all fantastic, you're well, and having a great Sunday so far. It's my wife's birthday today, and it's also the 2-year anniversary of the Mortgage Pro community, which is insane that it's been 2 years since I launched that community. You know, I remember going to the old school London Boys Club event that was in the centre of London back in February of 2018, and just feeling massively out of place and like I was some sort of young whippersnapper walking around in a polo shirt and jeans, and all these old boys in their suits and ties looking down upon me. And I procrastinated over it for 5 months, wanting to start a Facebook group, and in the end I plucked up the courage. Actually no, like most things, in the end one day I just woke up and said, I'm going to do it today, and I just launched a Facebook group. At the same time that I joined Primus as well as a separate limited company as an AR, and I only did that for 6 months because that told me that I preferred DA life. But I've now, you know, that community now runs itself. That community is now 2 years old. It's now got to the point where it's nearly 1,500 advisors. It's crazy. It's a great place for you guys to connect with each other and get your problems solved around which lenders to use and criteria. And it's awesome if you're a newbie or you just need a helping hand in, you know, which lender to use. But the thing that it doesn't solve, and we can't recondition that group, is how to be better at the job that you do. The networks will get you qualified, and I've got 2 people who are relatively new on my team, and the training that they've been given just isn't up to standard. It isn't up to scratch. It's not going to help you to become a mortgage pro advisor and be the best that you can possibly be in the job that you do every single day, because nobody teaches you the process. You go and get qualified and pay 650 quid to Simply Academy, for example, but it doesn't teach you how to do the job. It teaches you how to pass the exams, which are completely irrelevant and haven't changed since 2003 when I joined the industry. So what started as just a means to connect has now evolved into a full-blown business, coaching, training, mentoring, and giving the industry what it really needs, which is that helping hand to become a pro at what you do. Perseverance leads to results, which creates opportunity. And what started as just a free opportunity for me as a directly authorized broker to connect with you has now now evolved into helping you to create more leads, more sales, more profit, and most importantly, more time to build a fun and profitable lifestyle business, to be able to do more of what you love with who you love. And I'm a big fan of helping all mortgage advisors, all financial services professionals get to 6 figures. And when I say 6 figures, you know, 6 figures is a massive sum, but in personal income terms, from 100 grand to 999,999 is a massive parameter. But when you put £833.33 into your bank every single month, that's life changing. That's family changing. That's asset building. That's giving you a foundation for now and for the future. And that's why the foundational principle to doing that and achieving that, you know, it needs a business that earns roughly £500,000 in turnover, providing you've got 20% profits. You know, because in order to get £100,000 in your bank, you need to be realistically earning 160,000 in salary and dividends. So, you know, there's a method and a means to be able to do this. If you're at 20% profit, then it's £500,000 a year. If you're at 30% profit, then it's at £500,000 a year. If it's at 20% profit, then it's nearly £800,000 a year. But who teaches you how to really go through this stuff and look at this? But what actually is going to help you to get there is going to be your process that you follow within your business. And I broke it down into 6 steps to make sure that you get the best result. The first one is about setup and making sure that you're using the right tools and you're setting your mindset up for success in the conversations that you're going to have. The second one is strategy, making sure that you're finding out your strategy, but also the client's strategy. And you're making sure that you're doing it quickly and efficiently, having a conversation before your first appointment, enabling you then to request documentation and start the scrutiny side of things. So actually making sure that you're researching and reviewing documents and getting all your documents in and following the scrutiny part of it in the quickest and most efficient manner. The whole 6 steps is about speed and efficiency. Once you've done scrutiny, it's about making sure that you've got the right solution for your client and making sure that you've got the best possible solution for them when it comes to presenting the best possible deal to them, maximizing life insurance, critical illness, income protection, wills, trusts, testimonials, reviews, so that then you can get to the point where you submit the application. Setup, strategy, scrutiny, solution. Submission is number 5. Making sure that you submit the paperwork and handle the administration in the best and quickest manner. Making sure that you reduce that administration time as much as possible. And then the last piece of the puzzle in the 6 steps is start. Now you could say that actually that's the end of the process. I don't believe it is. Because once you've submitted the application and you've got the offer for your client and they've moved into their house, that's where the relationship begins. That's when they are a full-blown client. So actually you're starting a relationship, and it's about retention. It's about increasing your conversions, because 80% of your income is going to come from 20% of your clients. So the 6-step process takes you from a new lead arriving in the business to presenting your opportunities, to application being submitted, to the offer being granted, to building an ongoing lifetime relationship with your client that gets you referrals, recommendations, testimonials, reduces your time, stress, worry, anxiety, frustration, and gives you the foundational understanding. Now, I actually ran that course over 2 days in March of this year, and I plan to run it 3 more, June, September, and at the end of the year. But we've been in an environment now, we're all in lockdown. Yes, it's starting to return to normal, but if that doesn't happen till September, that's too late for you to get the understanding of the basic principles of process. The reason why is because we've had the £500,000 stamp duty announcement. Inquiries have gone up for us. They've doubled in June, and it's looking like they're going to double again in July. And we won't be able to manage the volume that we are able to manage. And yes, I've got a larger team, but we won't be able to manage the volume without having the right process that everybody on the team can follow. And I know that everybody on the team is following it because we've trained it in that way. It means that we've got another 2 people joining us at the end of this month, and it makes us more efficient. It makes us easier to train new people in a face-to-face environment, which is what we are going to be doing, socially distancing, of course. So I want you to be able to implement this course ASAP into your business, because I know that it will get you results. We talk about objection handling. We talk about presenting your insurances, making sure that you maximize every opportunity, how to have conversations and scripts and everything in the best possible way. And on that course over those 2 days, we had people who just newly got qualified, people who've been doing the job for 2 or 3 years, right the way through to one guy who brought 6 people from his team, and they only had a countrywide background, and they were doing over £1 million a year as a brokerage. And everybody, all 25, walked away with lessons, knowledge, implementation, action points that they can put in. And I had a message not long after the course saying I used one statement from what I spoke about in my protection sales, and they made a £265 premium, £5,000 worth of commission. So if you can sit through 10 hours of training and get one additional sale at £5,000, then this course is a no-brainer. And I know this course should be much more expensive than what I'm charging it, but I want you to have more success. And this is the first time that I'm running it online. And it's also the 2-year anniversary of Mortgage Pro Advisor. And I want you to get the most amount of success from that course as possible. So Jack, my social media manager and techie, has taken that 2-day event, sliced and diced it into bite-sized chunks, and put it into an online training portal just for you. We've then added a course in relation to lead generation basics. So because when you get more efficient, when you become more effective, when you understand the process that you need to follow, how to maximize every lead and every opportunity, it makes it easier for you to start doing more marketing because you'll have more time in your day. So there's a training on there for that. That's bonus number 1. Bonus number 2 is about how to be a top 1% broker. We discussed it in the room, and there's loads of insights in there in terms of what makes a top 1% broker, but also I got my mindset coach to do a training around stress, around reducing your stress, around making sure that you have the right people on your team, because that's actually where a lot of stress comes from. So how do you find them and how do you recruit them? The third bonus is actually my checklist from Actives Mortgage. We have about 150 point checklist that literally is the course on Excel. And you can follow that through, you can check it off. You won't miss a single thing in making sure that you are diligent, compliant, sales orientated, focused, streamlined and effective. You could literally tick it off for every single case if you wanted to. And the course has not only been proven with 25 delegates, it's also had the impact from my team, Sally, compliance manager at Barclays for 70 advisors, Andrew, 12 years at Halifax. Other advisors within the team have given me insights that I've then input into Active that's then showing you within this course. And this course has been described as the training that networks should give and don't give. So I know that you are going to get value from this. And to make sure you do, not only am I discounting it for this anniversary, this 2-year anniversary, and it's a one-off, I'm also going to do a one-off 3-hour coaching and training session with everybody who attends and buys. And I'm actually doing it because I want to make sure that you get the best possible result. But also I'm only doing that until Wednesday, and I'm closing this offer on Wednesday because I want to make sure that everybody gets the best result from the course. If I have 150 people, then I'll break it down and I will actually do it into several different groups because I want everybody to get an element of question answered, making sure that you get the training that you need, making sure that you get the support and the answers, because we could have people who are newly qualified, you could be a newly qualified broker, you could be an elite broker like Omar and his team who are over £1 million a year brokerage. So depending on how many numbers there are, I might end up doing this 2 or 3 times, but you will definitely get 3 hours of group coaching with me to make sure that you get your process streamlined, efficient and effective. So the offer is going to close on Wednesday at 10 p.m. So in order to get this outstanding offer, to get a course that could easily generate you from one bit of information £5,000 ROI, you just need to go to bit.ly/pro1907. So today's date, bit.ly/pro1907. I want to work with you. I want to make sure that we transform and change the industry, which has a bigger impact on clients. I want you to have a fun and profitable lifestyle business. You can only build a business with having the right process in place, by having the right foundations, by understanding how to go from A to Z with your client in the best, most efficient and most effective way, reducing your stress, reducing your overwhelm, reducing your frustration. So I would love to work with you. I would love to be able to teach and train you and coach you and mentor you. I've been doing this job since 2003. I've got a background of estate agency, corporate banking in Woolwich, Connells, Alexander Hall, brokerage, building a brokerage to £100,000 a month for somebody else pre-credit crunch, building my own brokerage to nearly 7 figures in 2015 before getting back to mortgages. And I've got the team and set up now to be a 7-figure brokerage, which we will be achieving very, very soon. So I know this course will help you. Thank you, Laura, for commenting in about how it helped you. We attended Gary's course in March and it was eye-opening to understand how other mortgage brokers work their process. You get the benefit as well of understanding and hearing, and this is why I think this course is so powerful online as well, because you get to hear the conversations with 25 other brokers and you don't know what you don't know. So the questions that you might not even know to ask have been asked from that room of 25. I thought about delivering this separately in a Q&A, in a webinar style, but you would miss out on so much because you wouldn't see the interaction with the room. And that's why I want to make sure you get the interaction by doing the Q&A and the coaching and the training afterwards, which also I've given the option to the 25 who came on the live version as well. So it's easy to implement, it will increase your results, it will get you more efficient, and one tweak in your process could make you thousands and thousands of pounds. So bit.ly/pro1907. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you remember, now is the time to become pro. Get on that course and let's change your life, change your business, and make more leads, more sales, more profit, more time.